Right, Whiplash, come here immediately.
Yes, Skeletor?
Right, Matt from the Retro Room has sent you a gift.
A gift, Skeletor? For me?
Yes. Now, it's behind a camera. Go and put it on immediately.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, have you found the gift?
Yes.
Right, put it on.
Okay, Skeletor. Where should I put it?
Put it onto the front of your chest.
Okay, Skeletor.
Right, now come and show me.
Okay. Here I am, Skeletor.
Excellent. Right, show the viewers.
I don't want to, Skeletor.
Show the viewers immediately, Whiplash. Turn around. Go on. Face the camera.
Okay, Skeletor.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Matt. It's very appropriate. Right, Whiplash.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, get back behind the camera and do your job.
Yes, Skeletor.
Hurry up before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right, thanks for that, Matt. Right, let's start the episode. Greetings. I am Skeletor, and welcome back to SkeleTalk, the series where I answer your questions. It's the internet's best kept secret. Right, firstly, I'd like to say tumble dryer to start the new year, as promised last week to James Fancher. Now, with that being said, let's get on with this week's questions. We start with a question from Scream7, who asks, what's your favourite scary movie? Well, it is still 2015's The Witch. If you had watched my Christmas episode, you would know this. My second favourite scary movie is John Carpenter's The Thing. And at the moment, my third choice would be The Fly from 1986. Thanks for the question, Scream7. Puppy asks, what happened to the Muskehounds and the dashing Dogtanian? Well, after the original cartoon series wrapped, the four canine swordsmen spent several years touring the convention circuits. Unfortunately, Dogtanian developed an expensive coke habit and gained a reputation for being belligerent towards fans if he wasn't able to source decent beak. On one occasion, he lost the plot when a fan, in a misguided attempt at humour, called him Snoopy. Dogtanian was not amused and landed himself a charge of common assault and battery. He was last seen begging for spare change on a Spanish ferry and licking just one of his testicles. Apparently, the locals started calling him Testiculo Sucio, which translates as dirty bollock. As for the other hounds, Porthos and Athos became successful landscape gardeners, and Aramis worked briefly in the softcore porn industry before turning his hand to lace making and washing cars. Thanks for the question, Puppy. Cat has 3 questions for me. Number 1, is Snake Mountain made by you or the snake god Serpos? Well, Snake Mountain was formed long ago during the war against the Snake Men, when the Council of Elders used their power to bind the serpent god to the mountain and turn him to stone. That answer was not funny, but it was accurate. And question 2, who is Scareglow? Well, he is an evil ghost who I summoned from another dimension to do my bidding. He is very good at vacuuming. And question 3. Why do your minions still listen to you, considering how poorly you treat them? Well, it's because I am Skeletor, and they all know on which side their bread is buttered. And thank you for the questions, Cat. Jason Raphael Murdoch asks, is Beastman or Stinkor the father of Lady Gaga? Well, actually, her father is the internet entrepreneur Joseph Germanotta. But I do appreciate your logic. Thanks for the question, Jason. The original YouTuber The Monkey asks, since Eternia does not have the same solar calendar as Earth's, how different is it to Earth's? Secondly, which do you prefer and why? Well, The Monkey, I can't really answer these questions due to my policy of not boring everybody to death. Nobody wants a lesson in celestial physics, they just want tits and cake. Don't blame me, blame society. I hope we can still be friends. Okay, Des3 has T questions. Oh, no, I've said that wrong. Never mind, let's move on. Question 1. Your mouth never moves. Have you considered becoming a ventriloquist? Yes, actually, I have. Unfortunately, I don't have a dummy. Oh, no, what am I saying? I'm surrounded by dummies. Anyway, question 2. If you weren't an evil person, what other jobs would you like to do? I'd like to breed seahorses. or perhaps work in an adolescent psychiatric intensive care unit. I think either of these would be a rewarding challenge. I'd also like to be a marine biologist, a tree surgeon, or spend my days squealing at kittens. And question 3. Can we see more of your HR colleague? Yes, here you go. Thanks for the questions, Des. Alex James has a trio of inquiries. Number 1. Would you ever consider settling for a lightsaber in place of He-Man's half of the power sword? No, but that's not to say I don't also want a colourful, very hot stick. And question 2. Has anyone ever confused Beastman with a werewolf? Yes, this happens all the time, although Beastman doesn't seem to mind, as not even he knows what he actually is. And question 3. Is it true that you were once attacked by the dwarves from the Time Bandits movie for stealing their time-hopping map? Yes, but it was a verbal attack, which I was easily able to ignore, even when they called me a c***. Thanks for those questions, Alex. Andrew has a couple of questions. Number 1. What New Year's resolutions do you have? Well, I have decided to increase Beastman's beatings to thrice daily, and will incorporate the use of a rubber hose into a new lunchtime whipping. I have also decided to eat at least 3 cakes per week, one of which should always be lemon drizzle. My third and final resolution is to be meaner to you, the viewers, wherever possible, as you've all been getting away with it far too easily. Shit questions will now be met with acerbic responses, and you will think yourselves lucky. And question 2. What was the craziest thing that happened at the holiday parties this year? Well, at the Christmas party, we were all witness to a brutal fight between Beastman and the Christmas pudding. We're not sure how the disagreement started, but Beastman's victory was decisive, as Christmas puddings are terrible at fighting. Our New Year's Eve party was largely uneventful, except for when Trapjaw got hammered on Jägermeister and decided to eat the air fryer. And our New Year's Day party was made rather memorable when Venger turned up wearing a nurse's uniform for no discernible reason. Thanks for the questions, Andrew. Stephen Gray has some questions. Number 1. What is your favourite Roald Dahl book? Without doubt, George's Marvellous Medicine. No, the BFG. Or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Or James and the Giant Peach. Or perhaps The Witches. No, the Twits.
Skeletor!
What, Whiplash?
Skeletor, you're just listing popular Roald Dahl books.
I know I'm just listing popular Roald Dahl books, Whiplash. I like listing popular Roald Dahl books. Get out of my sight before I beat you.
Yes, Skeletor.
Right. Question 2. I'm never the same, but I'm always myself. Freedom never waits. Are perfume adverts pretentious, or is it just me? Yes, Stephen, they are pretentious. It's not just you. In fact, I wouldn't call you pretentious at all. And question 3. Have your underpants ever experienced an existential crisis? Yes, this happened when I sharted down my own leg at a Baby Spice book signing in 1997. My soiled underoos underwent a course of trauma therapy in an attempt to come to terms with what had happened, but they were never quite the same and have remained nervous ever since. Thanks for the question, Stephen. Right, that's the end of the episode. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with your minions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment or a question for next time. Right, I'm off to see how many Satsumas I can eat in one sitting, and yes, I'm aware that this will inevitably result in a violent, insistent poo. See you next time. Bye!